Muchas gracias. The state of me.
This is the biggest burger ever. I think we're gonna be climbing a mountain with like 9 hairpin turns today.
That water is so good.
So there's just like people living their life closed up in here.
I think we're almost there, honey.
Good morning, everyone. At around like maybe 5:30 in the morning, it started raining torrentially. And that's why I put on rain boots. It's a bit windy. It's not too cold though. We didn't even turn on the heater last night or this morning. We just didn't need to. It was pretty warm inside the van.
Good morning, guys. It's gotta be one of the best views for when we just woke up.
Yeah, that's
right?
true. Like the most naturey, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't even see this before because it was like the mist was rolled in so far down that I could pretty much like not even see those hills over there. But there's like such a ambiance feeling. I want to like film it with the big camera.
You ready for exploring this?
Mm-hmm. Also, houses have these like tapestries on the doors.
We don't know what their purpose is though. Coming up on the bakery. It's right up there. You just need to turn the corner to know if it's open. It's open.
Probarlo y me decís cómo, si os gusta.
Muchas gracias. Muy bueno.
Tipo jalgado. Hay que darlo con un rodillo. Bueno, es que he terminado ahora de hacerlo. Si no me habéis visto aquí con la masa extendiéndola y dándola con un rodillo y haciendo la forma. Esas también están buenas. Llevan cacahuete. No seréis intolerantes a los frutos secos.
No.
Vale.
Gracias.
5,95.
Muchas gracias.
Venga, hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
Got the goods.
She gave me a little free taste of a different thing. Also,
bread is huge.
the state of me.
Look at your mouth, honey.
Yeah, this was freshly powdered, sugared.
And she said that if we came in a few minutes before, we would have been able to see her roll the dough. Good way to start the day, yeah?
If you guys are ever here, you have to come to the Jaime Bakery. It's really close. It's like, what, a 10-minute walk, honey?
Not even 10 minutes.
Not even 10 minutes. Like, look at this. This is a pretty dreamy spot, isn't it? Home sweet home.
This is the biggest burger ever. I don't know if I'm even gonna get to the actual burger, but I'll get a good taste of the bread. You know what this reminds me of? That bread that Aladdin steals looks like this.
And now, esteemed Effendi, we feast, all right.
We're going here. Number 4. Mirador de la Atalaya. To get some pretty views and shake off this feeling of being cooped up in the van too long.
So we just finished working all day and now we're heading to La Alberca, which is in the natural park Las Batuecas. We're gonna spend the night there and tomorrow morning we're gonna explore. Let's go!
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
We just got up and got ready, turned the heater on for like an hour because this has been the coldest night we've spent in the van so far, as you can see by the frosted grass. Right now, we're in La Alberca, which is at around 1,100 and something meters in altitude. So it's pretty high up. But this is the start of today's exploring. It's a very well-preserved medieval town, as you can tell by this building coming up next to me. So we're just going to explore around the town a little bit, and then we're going to move on to the main attraction of today, which we'll tell you about later. Tucked away in the heart of Sierra de Francia is La Alberca. La Alberca was the first village in Spain to be declared a National Historic Site in 1940 due to its remarkably preserved 15th and 16th century architecture. Oh, the sun is so nice.
Yeah. Oh wow. It's like frozen spinach.
The village is known for its half-timbered houses, which are a blend of stone on the ground floor and timber-framed upper levels. These houses date back to the 15th and 16th centuries, with many of them being remarkably well preserved. Wow. The symbols seen etched into the stones on some of the houses in La Alberca are deeply tied to Spain's historical and religious past. The one above this door resembles the emblem of the Spanish Inquisition, featuring a cross, a sword, and an olive branch. These other symbols resemble variations of the Cruz de Caravaca, a double-barred cross often associated with religious protection. These symbols are commonly associated with protection from evil spirits or bad luck, and in some cases they were used to signal that a house had been blessed or was under divine protection. A unique tradition of La Alberca is the Cochino de San Antón. Every year, a pig is released into the streets of the village, where it freely roams and is fed by the locals. This custom dates back to the medieval times and is linked to St. Anthony Abbot, the patron saint of animals. A stone statue of a pig, located in the main square, commemorates this century-old practice.
This car is specifically frosted.
Yeah, some of these cars are so frosted. When we went into that panaderia, my feet, I felt them like defrost, you know? So beautiful. And the frosted field underneath. So we just left the free motorhome area at La Alberca. We got there last night. It was already pitch black. There were already like 4 or 5 camper vans. 10 minutes after we got there, we were closing up all the windows, you know, and a police car patrolled the area, so we felt very safe. It was cold at night, very quiet. Now we're on our way to Las Cabras Pintadas. We're hoping this is the time that we see some good cave paintings, but until then we still have a pretty gnarly road to face. I think we're going to be climbing a mountain with like 9 hairpin turns today. Soon. Confident?
Yes. Very confident. Yesterday was the warm-up, now it's the real deal.
We're coming up on the hairpins. Oh my gosh, we're so high up. That's why.
Vertigo just looking at it.
Yeah. Okay, first one done. 8 more to go. Well, you did so well, honey. I'm swapping my shoes for boots, and I'm adding a layer of socks. So much better. Yeah, in the glove box.
Good idea. So it's 1 kilometer to the monastery, and it's 2.5 kilometers to the
Cabras Pintadas. Rico just started going down this muddy path to the water. Oh, it's so cold.
I don't drink this water so bad.
You can go drink it if you want.
Ah, that water is so fucking good. Listen, you gotta do that.
It's nice, but it's so cold. Furry moss. Love it.
Beautiful day. Minimum temperature for today here is actually 1 degree. So I think we have experienced it, at least during the night.
Just
Cold
above
it was.
freezing.
Yeah, just above freezing. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. It is just above freezing. This would survive, but that's where the arrow would be.
Yeah, we need to go on the road now because they're doing some construction here. We've been so lucky with the weather so far on this trip. So lucky.
Let me see what the weather is right now.
It only rained twice. One time it rained for like 30 seconds. The other time it rained for like 2 hours, but it was always during the night.
5 degrees Celsius right now. And let me tell you, the feels like it's probably 1 or 2 degrees. And we're at 574 meters above sea level.
Yeah, but we slept at twice that altitude. We slept at around 1100 meters.
Yeah.
I thought the monastery would be up the mountain further because we got here at night so we couldn't see anything. But it turns out the monastery is down the mountain.
We started off at P1 right here, and we went all the way to here. The monastery is right over there behind me. I don't know if you guys can see it.
So there's just like people living their life closed up in here. So the path is literally right next to the monastery on the left, if you're looking at the monastery. All we know about these cave paintings is that it's around a 2-kilometer hike from the monastery, where we've just been, and the paintings are of mountain goats, which is really fitting because this is just a spot where you can find mountain goats along the mountains. We saw some on our way down. We're just stepping on these old roots. So right now, this is the wall of the monastery. We're still walking along the monastery, but we turned, so now we're on the left side of the monastery. So we have the monastery on the right, and we have the river on the left.
That one is well.
You have to be a mountain goat to visit the mountain goats. We still have the monastery on our right. We're trekking through slippy mud.
$150 meters to get there. Almost there. This is a workout. It's a big step up. Yeah. The rope is a good help, isn't it?
The rope is amazing.
Oh, wow. I mean, this is so high up. We're at 660 meters above sea level now. I think we're almost there, honey. Our pilgrimage is almost done. Oh, I see it, I see it.
Yeah?
I see it. We finally finished the trek up to the cave paintings.
Some f***ing assholes drew over the paintings. How stupid can you be?
These are by far the most distinguishable cave paintings, which makes it so much worse that people literally wrote over cave paintings that are like thousands of years old. But when you look past it, you can actually see something amazing. Our ancestors drew these on this rock wall. It's a very impressive looking rock wall, I must say.
It is. It's beautiful. Where's this that they meant?
This?
They're pointing
It's that
at
part
it.
over there. It's more towards
it's
the left
here.
side, yeah.
Yeah, it's on the left.
You know that part where someone wrote a poem? Someone literally wrote a full sentence on this rock wall.
There's photos of when this wall was in just better condition.
Actually crazy.
It's absolutely devastating.
If you guys want to get pissed off, just do the trek, come up here, and then look at what these people did. There we go. Nate was able to find some goats for us. Look at those goats.
4 goats, right? I'm gonna try and find them on the thing so we can locate others.
Yeah, that's 4 goats right there. You're the goat, Nish.
Yeah, you see, I think that rock is this rock.
That rock is this rock?
And then next to it are all of those like little
Finger paints, yeah.
Yeah. So below that rock is
There should
where
be
everything.
a whole bunch of stuff. You know where it's all written up?
Yeah.
Right there. Look, you can even see the goats still. I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see. Someone wrote right here.
Over the goats.
And there's literally goats right there.
Oh, there's some more there, aren't there? Like right there. You see those small ones?
Yeah. Oh, the black ones.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find them here. There it is.
Whoa.
You really have to look closely.
Oh my God, they're gorgeous.
They
They're
are.
gorgeous. I'm looking at your viewfinder and I'm like freaking out.
You just have to like look past the actual dictionary entry that someone wrote there. And yeah, it's the best spot for seeing cave paintings.
Standing next to this rock face, after having pulled ourselves up to this point using ropes, we could almost picture our ancestors, thousands of years ago, hiking up the same rugged cliff, following or trailing a new path by the river. You can almost see them sheltering from the wind and rain at the foot of this massive rock and gathering around a warm fire. They carry pigments, clay, maybe even charcoal, and they press their fingers to the smooth rock and tell us a story. A herd of goats moving through the valley, hunters watching, figures dancing, thin red lines, so many of them. Do they count the passing of days, the animals they've seen, the presence of others? The figures take shape, some bold, others delicate. Did they sit by the fire and show each other what they'd seen through these paintings? We will never truly know. Their world is lost to us, yet it feels strangely familiar. In their need to record, to express, to make sense of the world, or to just leave something behind, we recognize ourselves.
When you are able to specifically spot the goats and the human figures that are drawn on, it's really, really interesting to see. I mean, the hike itself was just amazing. Going by the river the whole time, just following the stream, going up and down, up and down.
I mean, I agree with everything you said. It's very disappointing to see humans behave so freaking poorly. I definitely recommend bringing a good zoom lens so you can get some close shots, because we were able to spot the paintings, but the reason we were able to see them properly is because we had the camera, so we were looking at the screen and seeing more of the fine details.
Yeah.
If you're expecting to see something with your naked eye, you can see some things, but most of it is very defaced.
Back to our roots, honey.
Just now leaving Las Batuecas, and we're making our way to the highway. We had to do all of those hairpins up the mountain this time, because we did them down the mountain the first time. I think we did a great job.
can't.
You're about to witness the flycatcher in action.
Oh, there's so much pressure now.
I swear he does this 99% of the times. My feet are so warm.
It's a cool shot. Looks like we're in the 90s and we're filming a rap video.